You can absolutely change the way you feel, the way you look, the way you see the world as it is, and it's pretty simple. But I see, and I've talked with too many people telling me about how the genetics are so trash and you cannot change them. You were created the way you were created, and it's all in the higher matters, how you will look, how you will be perceived, how people will see you. And I tell them, yeah, it's a fair point. You cannot change your genetics, but most of the things you can change. Of course, you cannot change your height, you cannot change drastically your face shape, and like with the height, you cannot change it drastically, but you can improve somehow. And I tell them this, and they don't believe me because, wow, like, how can you do it? You need some surgeries and all that stuff. And I tell them that's bullshit. Everyone, every single one of us can change how we look and how we feel and many other things just by improving our lifestyle, improving our habits, and doing them consistently. That's it. That's pretty simple. Now, what are the habits, you may ask? These are very important, and these are the foundation of our lives, of our beings. And if you do not take care of them, you just look like a person who does the average habits. Like, they don't do any physical activity, they don't want to improve their diet, social interactions, like living in a good way with nature. They don't do it. So that's why they look how they look. Now, as you probably know, the first and fundamental thing in order to change your whole life is your diet. And it is I didn't believe it at first, you know? I didn't believe that something as simple as eating the right food will change your life. I didn't believe it at all. I thought that, oh, you can improve your skin quality and maybe some minor benefits, you know? But I started to do it. I got like, oh, fuck this, what can go wrong? I started to eat right. Like, for example, red meat. I started to eat eggs, which are very nutritious. It's very nutritious food. Raw milk, honey, fruits, pasta. You know, only one ingredient foods that were meant to be eaten by humans. Not some processed bullshit like McDonald's. Of course, you can eat it sometimes, but if you are in a point of your life where you want to change and you need to change, don't do it. Just discipline yourself and tell yourself, fuck it, I want to improve, and just start to eat the right way. Just as I told you, these foods are meant to be eaten by humans. Like, imagine this. In the older times when people were hunting and all that stuff, we were eating an animal from toes to head, everything. Of course, you may say, yeah, but people died at 40 because they were eaten by a fucking tiger. If there were no circumstances where they could die by some animal or some incident, they would live very long because they were eating the right way. And the way you eat will absolutely change your face shape, how you look, because when you eat right, your body responds to it in a good way, in the way it was meant to be, so you look healthy. It's the first and the most important thing when you want to look fucking sexy, amazing, and want to resonate with people better. Just be healthy. You don't need to look like a supermodel, you need to look healthy. That's it. And then, when you look healthy, by eating the right foods which improve your skin quality, your muscle mass if you're training just like me, your eyesight, your hair quality, your well-being, it will all improve and stack up to your health and to your appearance, so your looks. And that's it. Your diet improves so many things. you feel better. Just imagine this, like the whole day you're eating some carbohydrates, you know, some McDonald's, some processed shit, you know? You have the brain fog. Brain fog is something like you want to do something, you know what you should do, but you don't know how to approach it. Sorry. So that's why you get complacent. You don't do anything, you just enjoy the present moment. It's not absolutely not enjoying your present moment, it's just slacking off. It's leaving some stuff for later, which you're not gonna fucking do. So, why would you do that? Why would you not want to accomplish all your goals, all your dreams? Because I see too many people which don't have any goals, dreams. Like when they were children, they had all these dreams to become a fireman, a soldier, or anything. I don't know, child stuff. But as a human, you should have dreams and you should chase them. You should pursue them all your life, because that's what it gives meaning to it, you know? And when they have this brain fog, they don't do anything. They feel like shit. They feel like shit because they didn't do anything and they want to do it, but they can't because something is blocking them. That's what is called a brain fog. How to eliminate it is very simple, through the diet. Through the diet I mentioned to you. So eat high quality meats. The red meat is the best, like from cow, from sheep, from lamb maybe. And of course you can eat chicken and turkeys and all other meats, but these are the best because they have multiple digestive systems which like clear out in the simple way all the toxins, all the harmful stuff, and like basically are the best and the most nutritious for you. So you should eat them. Now another thing, you can absolutely change the way your skin looks and how you feel. You can decrease your depression levels to absolute fucking zero by just going like me in the nature and getting sunlight. Sunlight is the primary thing in order when you want to improve anything. If you want to have a good mood, if you want to have good skin quality, if you want your testosterone to go up, go out in the sun. You will chill yourself down. You will receive that godly energy within. Everything will improve, from your eyesight, skin quality, as I said, your looks. You will also store the energy inside your cells. That's called melanin. Melanin is basically like when the sun hits your body, it goes in there, and just like a power bank, it stores energy in there. So you have more energy throughout the day. Isn't that amazing? Now go out in the sun and stop the video and and that's it. Of course, I'm joking. Now, get sunlight. Go out in the nature. That's what humans were meant to do. In the nature, even subconsciously, you just naturally chill yourself down. You don't think about unnecessary bullshit. You stop having like overthinking thoughts about you need to do this, and the list like it all gathers at once and you're just completely distracted from everything. No, go in the nature, lay yourself there, receive the sun, chill yourself, listen to some good music, talk with some people, enjoy your time, because when you're working hard, you need to rest hard, and that's why you should completely chill sometimes. Most people do this wrong. They chill all the time, and when they want to do the hard task, they don't fucking do it. Or they do it in the mediocre way, where they just do something to just feel better about themselves, but it rarely adds on to their progress. You get what I mean? Great. Now, third thing is physical activity. I personally, if I don't train for more than a few days, I feel weird. I feel different. Just my socialization, my speaking abilities, overall mood and well-being, and I even notice my looks get a bit worse because of not training for a few days. when I on some when I travel somewhere, you know. That's why humans in the old times, again, we were hunting, we were running, we were fighting all days long. Now, what I mean by this is you don't need to go in the street and start hunting some birds and, you know, running there and kill yourself in the metaphorical way, but you should absolutely do some physical activity. It can be running, it can be swimming. For me, it's must have. You need to go to the gym because it improves your muscle mass. You look better, your bones get denser, so you're changing the way your bones look in your face shape. Even if you're not training it directly, you change the way your muscles look, you feel better about yourself. And why would you not want that? Why would you not want to feel better about yourself? Because it translates to many other things in life. For example, let's say this: if you are a salesperson, if you look better, people automatically trust you more because, okay, this guy is disciplined. Even subconsciously, they don't need to have a thought of it, but they subconsciously like, okay, I can trust him. You know, that's when people start to perceive you in a different ways. Now, the physical activity not only improves you externally, internally also. You feel better. And I'm not saying this in a egoistical way. You feel better about the world, you perceive it better, you smile more, you get more positive thoughts, you are refreshed and you're ready to conquer the world, you know. That's why you should do physical activity at least 3 times a day. I go 3 times a week to the gym and 2 times I do the kickboxing, so it's a form of cardio. And also, if you can count it, I do sauna 1 time a week just to detox my body of all the toxins, all the chemical stuff that is in my body and that has accumulated throughout the whole week. And I find it to be a great thing, so you should really consider getting into sauna. How you can do it is pretty simple, because you have the unlimited knowledge on your phone. If you don't have the gym membership, you can get it. It's an investment and I promise you, you will never ever regret it. Just sign up to some gym, find a good workout plan and just start going to the gym. That's it. You can also find the kickboxing classes or any martial arts that you desire, and also you can go to the sauna, you can do some running, swimming. It's all great for us and you should absolutely do it, because physical activity is a must if you are a human being. If you're not, you can leave this video. Now, another thing, in order to improve your life in some way, that you feel better about yourself, that you look better, is your sleep. Sleep is, like I said, fundamental. It's fundamental. You need to improve it. You cannot have dark eyes. You cannot have bad skin quality. You cannot be just a bit of lazy throughout the day, because when, for example, I have some bad day, like I slept worse, just I'm sitting in the school like very tired, sometimes half asleep throughout the lesson. Improve your sleep. Just go in the time, like set the time, and every day try to aim to go at the same time to sleep. That's when you set your natural clock, your natural biorhythm, to like basically get your body used to going to sleep at the same time, because we are kind of similar to animals. You probably know it. Animals go to sleep when it's getting dark, because you don't do anything in that time. You don't need to gather any food. Of course, in some exceptional situations, you know, but let's leave it. They go to sleep when it's dark. They wake up in the morning and as the sun rises. Humans should do absolutely the fucking same. We should live in a natural way, just like the nature intended us to do. improve your sleep. Don't use the phone an hour before you go to the bed. Eat something good, eat something tasty but healthy. Just like I said with the diet, you can absolutely find some recipes that will be good for you before the sleep. I recommend you to eating some carbohydrates, some fats, and also a little bit of protein. It makes you sleep better, it makes you sleep deeper, so that's when you will recover better. Now, another thing, apart from sleep, because when you improve it, you're ahead of 90% of people. Now, another thing, I see guys that do these things and do all that stuff, but for what? Just to stay at home all day. It's not good. You should socialize with people. As humans, we've been evolving in communities, in small groups, where we communicated with each other every single day. Like when you were alone, in ancient times, you had no chance of survival. And it kind of evolutionarily went to these days, and it basically means that when you're around with people, when you're having a good time, when you're talking with them, getting some experiences even from them, or maybe you tell them something, you just, I don't know, but I found that this makes you more attractive. Even if you think you're introverted, just as I thought like 2 years ago that I was an introverted person. I didn't like speaking to people. I just a bit forced myself to do it. How you can do it is when you're, for example, going to the gym, say hello to the lady at the reception. You can say hello to someone in the public, in the street. You can smile more. That's when people will perceive you better. That's when you will feel better. Like, you have sometimes those days when you're not really that confident. You're not really feel like talking. Just smile. Smile at some stranger. Talk to them. Tell about the weather. Talk about some bullshit. That's automatically, I don't know how this happened, but it's a compound effect. Like when you do some small thing, then you will do absolutely more, and wow, now you're in the social circle. You're the person which all lights are on, and people don't want to talk with you because you're so social. You're talking interesting. You have more energy as you speak. That's it. You should talk with people more, even the strangers. Don't be embarrassed, because what I learned recently is you shouldn't give a fuck about what people will think of you. Just like when you're dressed in something, don't give a fuck what people think, do it for you. Like when you will do something stupid or make some stupid face or anything, you shouldn't be embarrassed about it. People will forget it. My friend screamed in a fucking bus and said some embarrassing shit. And later he told me that people will forget it in a matter of 5 or 10 minutes. They will not even remember that he existed. And that something clicked inside of me. That wow, it really works that way. Do you remember some embarrassing thing that someone did? No. And if you do, what can you do about it? What's the matter? Nothing. That's the point when you do the previous things that I've told you. With this combined, you will become so confident because you don't give a fuck about what people will think of you. You become social. You're not scared to say what comes to your mind. And that's when you will become just the person which is straightforward, which is very magnificent, that people want to talk about, that people want to talk to, that people want to be around you. Wow, it completely changed your life perspective, your life quality even, because you have more opportunities Some people you will talk about with someone about money, and you get this business idea and you can do it, and you get this, and you talk to that cute girl at the gym or anything. You just become more social. You just go with the flow. You don't need to overthink stuff. You just go, and like your body, your intuition tells you, okay, do this. Like, you don't overcomplicate it. It just flows just like the water. Do you understand this? If you do, and you do all the things that I've told you previously, that's when you will completely start to change. Don't expect the immediate results, never ever. In the good things take time, remember that. But if you apply it, if you start to eat well, if you start to sleep better, if you start to get more physical activity, be more social, that's when you will kind of change. You will feel something different, you know? That's the point where you're changing in a good way. You do not need to change who you are as a person. Be unique, be exceptional, be yourself. There is not single similar human being, like not similar, but not the same. You are unique in your own way. Use it for your advantage. You may not be good at this thing, but you can be exceptional at the other thing. That's what's beautiful about us human beings. So that's what I wanted to tell you in this video. Like, subscribe, and maybe even share it, comment something, what you think about it. And I have a course. You can just check out the link in the description if you want to become more attractive, like basically what I've told you in this video, but in the speeded up version. Go check it out and find out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.